Folks, we have to discuss something. China is officially canceled its wheat orders from America, and now it's beef orders from America. Why should you care? Because, folks, when China says that our beef is poison and they refuse to feed it to their people, China, let me repeat that. China said, nope, we're not eating this. Our people are not eating this because there was a toxin found in the beef supply. So they canceled wheat orders. They canceled beef orders. What does that mean? First off, that means that we're at war without firing a shot. America exports quite a bit of food to the remainder of the world. And when other countries refuse to purchase our food, we are losing. Our farmers are losing. If they can't make money growing food.
We're talking about potatoes. We're talking about barley. There's all kinds of stuff being made in Idaho, in California, and many other states.
Property values will go from $10,000 an acre down to $800 an acre if the governor were to pull the trigger on this.
Right. I looked. The governor, Little, put out a statement on Tuesday that he's optimistic about water users closing in on a deal.
Well, the governor is counting on these two groups of farmers, and the two groups are what they call the surface water farmers and the groundwater. Surface farmers are the ones that get their water out of the canals and the rivers. And then the groundwater people, they pump their water out of the ground. And that's the wars that you're talking about going between those folks. But the power companies who are downriver and have all these dams, they're involved in the argument also. Although the law really protects the farming, the power companies are part of it. And the governor is saying, you guys figure it out. But the problem with that is, in my opinion, is that this one group of farmers, the groundwater people, the people who have the wells, the 500,000 acres, they've got a gun to their head now. And not only is the gun to their head, the gun's been cocked. It's been cocked. They heard it click. And he says, now figure this out. The other side just sitting there with their arms folded and saying, yeah, what are you going to do? Yeah. And the choice they really have, which is a horrible choice, the way they look at it, lose your farms today or lose your farms little by little over the next 15 to 16 years. Which do you want?
The sheer scale of the poison flowing into the country's rivers and waterways is starting to emerge after scientists took a look at one of America's biggest meat processors. The old T-word Foods released 87 billion gallons of contaminated with cancer-causing cyanide, nitrates, chloride, phosphorus, and all kinds of crap. Do I even have to mention the bird flu? Pay attention, over 92.34 million birds have been killed since the outbreak began in 2022, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture.